Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope everyone is well. So this is the video I made after 6 days. Still now I'm totally sick, but I'm making this video just for all of you. I want that you should learn, and from now on you are going to start your new journey with JavaScript from my channel. And from today I'll start a new playlist with JavaScript. And step by step we'll cover everything of JavaScript, especially basics. So let's find out what is JavaScript. So this is the side of JavaScript skills, and here we have opened JavaScript tutorial. So firstly, let's know about JavaScript. It's a programming language, right? So, and it's very easy to learn. Here said that it's very easy to learn, and we'll see that how easy it is. Then here's an example, but before that we'll know about JavaScript. So as we use HTML and CSS, but these are visible to our site and we can see the output of this, but when we use JavaScript, so we will not be able to see the output directly. So we have to do something to see the output. So it's one kind of interactive language and it's used worldwide, and basically it's used to create a functional site. In my previous video I showed you a site that I made, commerce. I made that with JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Without JavaScript, a site can never be functional. You may learn Python, PHP, or Java, like these languages, but you will have to come back to JavaScript while learning those. So JavaScript is the basic and the core part of functions of any site. So JavaScript uh, is easy because each things of this language in writing, when we'll see, then you can understand that what is it saying and how to write something and how can we get that output exactly, how can we get the expected output. We can understand everything and it becomes easier to us to learn about JavaScript. So firstly, in this video, we'll learn about the print issue of JavaScript. Every beginner start with this. They first learn to print any text in the page, and we'll learn about accessing or identifying issues. So let's dive into that. So this is Visual Studio Code, and here we'll learn, not learn, we'll write code. Right, so here first take a h1 and write here hello world. It's right. So it's normally we can write with HTML and we can see the output, but let's do it, or let's have it with JavaScript. So first of all, remove this, just take a hashtag, and now here you have to clarify, or you have to input an ID, because JavaScript has to be able to identify your ID and input the text into that ID. So for that you must have to have an ID. I'm gonna take it as demo like this. Still we have no text inside h1. If we reload it, no text. So now let's try to type JavaScript. So for that we'll have to use a tag called script. So script is basically used for JavaScript. You can even write Python here, but you have to install Python extension for that. So script, inside script, you know that the entire area is one kind of document, right? That document is something that contains each elements of any project. So this is the entire document that we are using right now. You can see that doc type means document type HTML. So it's a document. So in this, firstly we'll have to tell JavaScript that it's a document. So let's clarify it first. So it's a document, and inside it, it's pure English. If you know English, so you will understand JavaScript easily. Dot, means inside the document, get get element. You know that each one or every tags of HTML is one kind of element. If you write here div tab, so it's an element. Every or each tags of HTML is an element. So first we'll have to clarify that get the element by what. You can see here, so we have we have written an ID, so we have to identify that element with that ID, because we have used their ID. So to identify this entire element, we have to identify, or we have to get the access of that ID of the element. So for that, by ID. But understand that each word or each new word when you write attached, so you'll have to be case sensitive, because here see it starts with small case, but when you will start, or when you start writing another word, then the case will be converted into capital, because you have to uh, explain JavaScript that it's a new word and identify it as a new word. So get element by ID, and now you have to write that what is the ID, means which ID. We're watching there that if we take this, no leave, like take is 5 and one more ID. I'm writing this inside tag, but you have to write this ID test. But now inside JavaScript, you have to explain JavaScript that which ID should be accessed or identified. So like I'm gonna identify, or I'm gonna get access to the demo ID. For that, use brackets, even quotation, double or single as you wish. I'm gonna use double, then demo. Then our basics are okay. Documented get element by ID demo. It means inside demo we'll do something equals to, then type hello world. Now let's see the output. Start getting the output, because we have missed something. That is, you first have to write that where is this code's gonna be written inside HTML, because these are JavaScript, but these entire things are HTML. So inside HTML, we'll have to write it as inner HTML. We've written it. So now let's see the output. So this is the output. What we have done, document, we have clarified that it's a document, and inside it, get element by an ID. Which ID? We have identified the demo ID. And inner HTML means inside this HTML, inside this area we have to write this hello world, and you may use your semicolon, doesn't matter. And now we'll change the ID, like here's showing demo everything. We'll replace it with test. Let's see, test. Now the hello world should be printed in h5, because h5 contains ID test. Let's see. Here you can see, since we know h5 is smaller than h1, 2, 3, 4, so it has been printed smaller. So this is how you can get access to any ID like this. Suppose we're gonna take p tag, and its ID is different. We're gonna give basic. Now if we want to print any text inside p tag, we can use here the ID basic, because the ID basic is contained by paragraph or p tag, so the text will be printed as a paragraph. So let's see, yeah, it's the size of paragraph actually. So this is how you can print anything through JavaScript. It's the easiest way to print anything, and there's no easiest way like this. So you can enjoy it for next 6 days. Keep practicing this for next 6 days. I'll come back quick, inshallah.